He's an Ant-Man. Dee-da-da-da-da-da. Dee-da-da-da-da-da. He's an Ant-Man. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we'll take a look at the latest name linked with Blackburn Rovers, and it is a little bit spicy. That's right, guys. We'll take a little look in just 1 second. If you knew where you've been, your one-stop shop for Blackburn Rovers is right here. So hit the old subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the little bell, boys and girls. Who am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you in just 1 second. Big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. But who are we talking about? We are talking about a winger. He's from Finland, not Kasper. We already talked about Kasper. We're talking about the Ant-Man. That's right. Here he is. EFL analyst understands Rovers have been offered a pair of Scandinavian players. We already looked at Kasper. The other one is Oliver Antman. Ant-Man. That's right. We could just do the Ant-Man. But anyway, here he is. He's played for Finland 20 times at senior level. He does come with a hefty price. In fact, this looks like Kasper, to be fair. There is Ant-Man. A nice little option if it happens. Again, it's a lot of money banded around for this kind of player. But who is he and what will he bring to Blackburn Rovers? Well, before we do that, I want to jump in and tell you a little bit more about something we're working on behind the scenes at Blackburn Rovers. Eddie, back to you. Show them what they're talking about.
Ewood Eddie here with some news on our brand new scheme we're looking to implement in the 2025-2026 campaign. What is it? Well, it's affordable away day travel. That's right. Us at Blackburn Rovers Seas hope to implement this brand new scheme for each and every one of the away days taking place in the upcoming campaign. Right now, we're just in the planning stages and we want to know if you are interested in away day travel for the upcoming season. Now, what I need you to do now is, of course, go to this link on the screen right about now. It's a QR code, or maybe drop down in the old description to follow the URL and fill out your name and, of course, maybe some contact information that we can reach out to you when we are 100% committed. Just a reminder that this is just the planning stage of this service. Nothing is 100% as of yet. But the more numbers and the names that we get down in the next few weeks, then, of course, then we'll have the ability to make this happen for you guys. Again, looking at what's available at the moment, this does look like an affordable option if we can get the support from you guys. And again, it's just a fantastic way for you to support the channel in another way. Back to you, Dirk, in the studio.
Alrighty then, folks, let's take a look at the Ant-Man. Here he is in all his glory, and he is a player. He is a player. We have actually been linked with a few players. And when I say linked, it's a little bit of a weird one. It's maybe been offered. The club wants to sell, so they ring up Blackburn Rovers and say, hey, Oliver Antman is available. Do you want a piece of the pie? You want a bit of them? That's what that's all about. I play Football Manager. I know when I've had some deadwood and I want rid, I try and offer them to clubs. I ring up Birmingham, I ring up bloody Ipswich, I ring up Derby and say, hey, I've got Stuart Downing here. You want him for 2 million? Then they say yes or no. So being offered the chance to buy him is one thing. Having the funds to buy somebody is completely different. But anyway, here is the Ant-Man. Should we go there? And of course, if we've been offered, then he must be interested. Otherwise, what's the point? He is a right winger, campaigning on the left as an inverted winger, right-footed as well. Current in the books of Go Ahead Eagles. He's 23, and this would be a statement signing. And when we get to the bottom of the barrel here, he fits the bill perfectly, Bill. What am I talking about? Well, here he is. Of course, his stats are above 60. Look at that creativity, technique, and attacking. That is something we do not have at the moment. Played 32 times last season in the top flight in the Dutch leagues. Scored 6 goals, 15 assists. Started 85% of the matches as well, and can play either side and also down the middle. This is his stats then. 32 matches played, 28 started, 6 goals. Of the 6, 3 with his left foot, 3 with his right. Where else? And they were all inside the box. Well worked goals, you would imagine. 15 assists, of course. 84% success rate with his passing. 91% with his passing in his own half. 16 big chances created. And of course, interceptions are on the rise here. Here is his touch map down that right-hand side. Goes well wide. 1 yellow, just the 1 well. It's a cool discipline. And of course, aerial duels, 1 pretty low on that. Very low, in fact. Doesn't like heading the ball, it looks like. But anyway, he is a wide man and something that we desperately need. So these are the stats then for Oliver Antman, of course, playing left and right and down the middle. He has scored 9 goals in total as a right winger, 1 down the centre in centre midfield, and quite a few goals actually as a striker. Could he be the option for that? I don't know. But this is his pedigree. He's actually played in various countries in various formats. Groningen in the top flight there in the Dutchland. Go Ahead Eagles, where he's at right now, and Denmark, to name but a few. He has represented Finland 21 times, scoring 7 goals, and of course is a regular, you would say, for them. Not too shabby as well. Superliga, top flight in Denmark, top flight in the Dutchlands. And also, maybe, where else are we? Where's the Krakow? And I don't even know where that is. But regardless of that, and when I say he's a perfect fit, he'll slot in nicely. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Here he is, of course, in the vein of Tyree Stolen, of course, taken over from that right wing spot. It will be Antman. He is actually the same age as Tyree Stolen, actually a little bit older. Right winger, got a bit of success to his name as well. Contract does expire 2027. Valuation is around about the same. So this is where I don't know why on earth our name is associated with him. 6 million. We have never spent that kind of money in a long, long time. So I don't know where all that's going to be. He's much taller, but can play exactly where Tyree Stolen is, exactly kind of value. So it's kind of like for like. And look at this. Look at the goals. He's actually scored the same amount of goals as Tyrese in less amount of games, picking up a goal every 318 minutes. And again, he has played top flight, Denmark and the Dutchlands, and of course some various competitions, including some qualifiers for Europe as well. But like I said, 6 million, I don't know how on earth we could pan that out or spread that out or what. But again, I did mention this in another video that somebody's reached out to me saying got like nailed on concrete information that we're going to get a bit of a sell-on fee for one of our recent departures. I'm not saying it because I don't know it. I don't know 100%. I'm just saying word is on the street, down low on the street, on the underground, that we might be getting a bit of cash. And so if that's true, then maybe we could put a bit of money towards Oliver Antman. But it also said, that article, that we are a number of clubs. I think Birmingham also been linked. It would be a banging signing. It would be a banging signing. It would be an absolute kind of little, statement of intent, I think, for Blackburn Rovers, and to really galvanise this team as well. However, I also, with the recent news about Sydney Traverse coming in here, that looks like a back 3-5-3-5, 3-5-3 or 3-4-3 or whatever. I don't know how we can incorporate these wingers unless we could play 5 at the back, 2 in midfield with Tavares and Tronstad. And then a couple of wide guys up there supporting one man in the middle. So maybe this will be the way to do it. Who knows? Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this. Before we close out, though, I'm going to hand you back over to Eddie to talk more about some stuff we're working on here on the channel and beyond.
Hey, with Eddie back once again, but this time I don't want your money. No, I want your name, your voice, your Rovers memories. That's right. We started a social media project over on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, showcasing 150 Blackburn Rovers memories. I've asked fans from around the globe to drop their Rovers memories, but of course I need more of them. That's right, 150 is a big number and we need some more, and that's where you come in. That's right, whether it's the best player, best goal, best shirt, best moment in regards to Blackburn Rovers, I want to hear about it. So if you want to do that, again, follow that link. There is also one down in the description, and drop it in there. Of course, that memory will be featured over on Twitter on a day of its own, and then of course together in a master video when we drop it on November the 5th to celebrate Blackburn Rovers' 150th anniversary. So please do me a favour and drop your Rovers memory. But anyway, once again, back to Dirk to wrap up the show.
Appreciate that. Now, will Oliver Antman be the man to come in, and will he be wearing the Antman kit and gear and all that kind of stuff? I'm excited. Hopefully this can come over the line. Again, if we can pull off some of the names that have been banded around over the last few weeks, then there's reason to be excited. But ultimately, getting one of these guys through the door will be absolutely phenomenal. Let alone getting 2 or 3 through the door. Who bloody knows? It's exciting, but it's also disappointing if we can't get in. Meanwhile, what I do want to say is that this is this kind of signing that gets bums on seats, but also gets bums off seat with the wow factor. I remember Mowbray saying the same thing about Bradley Dack. Imagine we could bring in the Antman here and, of course, get really excited about, an exciting wide man from Finland. Again, Casper's one of them. This guy's another one. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below as we look forward to a brand new season and lots more names being linked with Blackburn Rovers.